Hello, Mr. Def here with another World of Warships video. Today I'm in the South. Tier 10 IJN Cruiser. With me today is Panzerkampfwagen 6B, I believe that's the name. And together we shall harvest many tiers on the Tears of the Desert map. This map is probably the most hated map in WoWs existence right now, even more so than Ocean. Although it's not this particular mode that everybody seems to hate, it's the, what do you call it? Epicenter, the one with the donut in the middle. Either way, moving on. This map calls for going around the flanks, I would say. Going up the middle is pretty suicide, and well, the only option you're left with really is going around the edges. Hopefully they should be made a lot easier because we have two tier 10s over here and two tier 8 battleships, as well as the Shima. Hindenburg spotted. I hold fire for now, because I have info that the battleship friend I have is being spotted, and he has a concealment build, Montana, which means there you are. That speed is really hard to judge. Ah, too high. Next up, I'm trying to give my Shima friend here the best help he can get, but that Grozavoy, his smoke was acting weird. I couldn't aim right. Nonetheless, I think I got him decently enough. The other thing to keep in mind is that Grozavoy has a tier 10 gearing buddy that he's divisioned with. Likely means the other one still getting spotted. I'm getting spotted now. Oh, oh, there it goes. That was the second, what do you call it? Second most stealthiest tier 10 cruiser. And to get spotted with the Zhao, if you're not firing, is quite rare. Usually nothing wants to be inside of your range. Especially inside of 10 kilometers, where the guns really put our foot in. Doesn't look like the Shima got anything in that smoke cloud, so it looks like everybody's behind it or has turned and tried to escape the bell that Shima gave out. Anyways, moving on. Cause more fires. Because what else does Zhao do? Start fires. One of the best ships to do this with. Getting a lot of shatters though. I'm probably aiming a bit too low. And unfortunately, now has extremely flat shell arcs, which means I can't really shoot over this island in front of me right now. Luckily I have other targets to shoot at. And spotted, and very likely that there's a DD really close by right now. And there it is. I turn out, my friend. In. kill the Missouri first, I would say. He's the lowest HP. This Torp's a miss. Surprised he was able to dodge that. Everybody is focused on the Montana right now. Pretty much everybody in there. A Fletcher dies to a devastating strike from all the 12 shells. Gearing gets bumped. This really is difficult to aim. You get bumped like that. Trying to provide covering fire. Okay, I got the gearing pretty good. Gearing dies. Yeah, the other battleships are also here, which means I think he's doomed, and I shall abandon him, and I gotta get turned around before people realize that I am totally broadside. Thou may have troll citadel armor, but it's not invincible. Especially at this kind of range. Okay, now that we are sailing towards the corner, we really have to pay attention and watch out. Just in case we run too far and run into the corner there. So the Zhao has 30 millimeters of armor between the front and rear turrets, all over the deck and side armor. Which means 4 6mm shells, up to 4 20mm shells, AP shells can be bounced given a good angle. Which is what I'm doing right now. Roughly like that. Very, very light damage there. 2 overpens. I mean, yes, it does add up, but it's way better than taking penetration hits. Shima scores some nice hits on the Montana. I think he's gonna flood now. I do believe I set him on fire a few moments ago. Unfortunately, the Shima is spotted inside a secondary range of 2 of them. That is suicide. Yeah, he died. Bit too risky from that Shima there. Luckily he got the kill. Oh no, he didn't get the kill. Ah, okay, that hurt a bit. Here's where the Dao excels fantastically. Kiting. Especially at this kind of range. See the Bismarck trying to take a shot at me. He did. His turrets turned briefly, but he turned away again. Okay, now, thing to watch out for Bismarck in this update is that the secondaries now fire out to, I believe it was 11.45 kilometers. Is quite annoying. If Bismarck keeps heading this way, my 8-kilometer torps will reach him. As long as he keeps coming this way. Here you can see, that did no damage at all. Mainly the secondaries that are going to be annoying right now. Oh, looking good. Excellent. I mean, when you think about it, Dao has 2/3 of the torpedo firepower on each side of a Shima. Fortunately, they are only 8 kilometers range, so yeah. Oh, we also have really poor firing angles. You usually cannot get them off unless somebody is not paying attention to you, like this Bismarck was doing. He's gone. Okay, next up. Luckily, I have something to shoot at. Looking good. Too high. Correct. Good hit. Amazing hit there. On a really good HE salvo, you can score up to, I believe it's 12,000 damage from just HE. Another good, decent, well, that was a decent hit. Amazing, but okay. This range AP is better. Trying to save the Baltimore from getting rammed. Not quite. It was very close, but not quite, unfortunately. Just cruisers left over. Quite frankly, the Hindenburg is, I would say. Hindenburg excels at closer range, but he will have to get turned around, and if he turns around, he'll die. That and it's versus 1. We're all in the same locations as well. Up Hindenburg, I know you're around here. There you are. There is a bit of a delay when a ship is spotted and when it actually pops up on the screen. It'd be nice if that delay was removed entirely. I don't think he was paying attention where it was going, because I totally missed, even if he was going straight, I believe. But he decided to avoid my shells anyways, which caused him to beach himself. Barely making it over the island there. To use my speed, Dow has... Not only does it have good concealment, it has excellent top speed. I mean, right now, which I'm going at 31 knots, is Hindenburg's straight line speed when he's not doing any evasive maneuvers at all. Like me, who only slows down to 31 knots when I'm going, when I'm taking evasive maneuvers. So you can understand how slow the Zhao is going to go. There's decent target prioritization by him. With the Edinburgh, which is the most squishiest cruisers of us all right now. Fortunately for him, my shots are also landing. Amazing hit there. Like he's given up. GG. And that's all for that. Result screens are as such. Good an 80k damage. I think that's pretty good. For Zhao. Alright, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Roger, 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 Mayday.